Greetings, y'all. Hello? Is this thing on? I think so. Oh, I gotta turn my notifications off on my phone. That's something. There we go. Alright. Good morning. Let's go. I gotta remember, I have all new buttons, so this is gonna be interesting. Let's go say good morning to Phil, if I can find the right button. Good morning, Phil. And the TeamSpeak lady is back too. Yeah, I turned her down, but I kind of missed her. I could have done a guy. There was like a robot-y sounding guy and then like a real proper sounding guy, and I was like, nah, yeah, the lady was okay. So, I have new buttons. Crap. Which button? Is it that one? Yay, it's that button. So, we are back. Today is the final. Did you type in chat? Okay. Is it good? Okay. Alright, yeah, you guys let me know if, it says you're a streamer. Are you a streamer? You got a camera by your thing. Oh, that's Turbo. Never mind, that's Turbo. All the Turbo people I see with that on there, they usually stream. Is it? With Amazon Turbo? I do the... Oh. Do you get ads with me? No, I was fixing to say, I know with John, I you have to be subscribed to not get ads. So I subscribed with the 6-month thing. But it turns out that it was like way cheaper per month to subscribe 6 months. So that's what I did. Because I was going to be subscribed every month anyway. So. But good morning. I don't know that I think you're the only one watching, Phil. I've already changed my clock. It should be 7 a.m. straight up and down. Assuming that I hooked this thing up right. I may not be live right now, but if you can see me, I'm live. Okay. Yeah, Yeah, I changed that up too, because I was on like 1280 at 720, and I changed it to 19 something at 1080. Okay. And then I changed my bitrate from, I want to say it was 2500 to 5000. So, well, while we're waiting for people, they probably didn't think I was going to stream today because I didn't stream yesterday. Yeah. This whole process started last weekend. I hope there's not like a public setting that I needed to turn on or something. Hello, it's me. So today is going to be the last day. This will be the last stream, actually, before 25. But yeah, this whole process, the big stuff, and I might say the heavier stuff, started last weekend. That was fun. Not so much, but yeah. What does this little eyeball mean? I see a little... Oh, that's watchers. Okay, now I see 3 watching. So there's somebody else out there. Somebody else is watching. Who is it? Who's it gonna be? It's either Twitchy or Fuzzy or well, Kimmy's probably not awake. Can you? Mm-hmm. My mouse is like super laggy too. I don't know why. Nope. I don't know why. It's like I can move it and like I can see it moving, but if I move it slow or try to go somewhere with it, it'll stop. And it's like hammer time, and then it'll go to where I'm at on the screen. I just rewired it like 10 minutes ago, so could be. Yep, this whole thing has been a process. Uh-oh. I just realized that, hang on, I gotta go over here, I think. There we go. For some reason, the game screen is disappearing over on my big screen, too. It only does it once. But I moved the mouse over there, and I can definitely see it, like, super laggy over there. Oh, you know what? They can't hear you. I gotta find that new button. Hang on. Which button is it? Now they can hear you. Say stuff.
Wow, there's nothing to say.
Yay, there's Phil.
Hey.
There's Phil. I forgot. It's a different button now.
Oh, yeah, yeah.
Everything's a different button now. Eventually, I might try to do that, put that in over on the Stream Deck. But for right now, the audio stuff, like the TeamSpeak audio stuff especially, and the Streamlabs audio stuff, is on the keyboard.
Ah.
Yep. Alright, we'll wait and see. Somebody's watching, they may just not be chatting. Normally I get like a hello. How are you?
Wow.
How's your day? Good morning. What was for breakfast? You know, all that stuff. Okay, now there's 4. It's all different. It's everything is different. I had to re-download TeamSpeak, and let me tell you, that was the biggest headache.
Really?
Yeah, because I forgot that, you know, you have to have your key to sign in to TeamSpeak.
Oh.
And apparently it was on an older laptop, so I had to go find the older laptop and pull that up. Yeah, because you can't do, like, forgot password and then they'll email it to you. It's so crazy how it works. Because normally if I can't sign into something, I'll be like, okay, I forgot my password. They'll email me a reset link.
Yeah.
And then that's how you do it. But you can't do that with TeamSpeak. You have to have that key, or else you have to sign up with a new email, and then you have to pick a new username because apparently you can't use the same username. So alright, so I guess we'll get started. Let me grab this new controller over here. Whoa. Alright, I hit a button. Oh gosh, this has more buttons on it too. Let's see. Oh, there's somebody. There's some people. It almost seems like the chat was laggy because they both popped up at the same time. I don't know. It could be my computer. I don't know. You wouldn't think it would be super laggy right now. But I don't know. We'll see how it does. So what are we doing today? Today we're saying goodbye. We're saying goodbye to Farming Simulator 22. And wouldn't you know, my game disappeared again over here? I don't know why it's disappearing on this screen. Like it's minimizing itself. Isn't that weird? Maybe I should start it. So we're going to start, I think this was the first 4X map that we did. Yeah, there's buttons all over this controller. They're under the bottom, so normally where I grab to hold on to it, there's buttons there. I don't know that I like that or not. I just want programming.
You're the one that wanted a new fancy controller. With
I
more
know, and
buttons.
it lights up too. That's so cool. I like that it lights up. Let's see. Create a farm. There's Phil. Woohoo! Why do I not have any money? Oh, I gotta join it. Hang on. Yay! Whoa. I gotta load the map in. There's Phil. Yay, Phil. Hi, Phil.
Wait, button was it? B. Okay, I'm ready. Yeah.
Alright. How do you turn that on?
It's B to increase and V to decrease.
B to increase?
Yeah.
Let's see. I'm going to turn my help on there. There we go. B. Yay! I did it. So this is Middleburg. Or no, this is not Middleburg. This is, what is this? Green Valley. I think, if I remember right, this was our first 4X map. And the snow gets really deep here. So this is Green Valley, Nebraska. We're just going to kind of go around and take a look at some of the maps that we've played in 22 and then say goodbye. Goodbye, everybody. I got to go. Gotta leave it all behind and play 25. I forgot how big these fields were.
Well, when you're doing a 4X.
Yep. Whoop, there went Phil. I wonder if the new... Okay, there's... I see, I love this about maps. This is one plus about the modded maps, is like they have custom billboards and stuff. Ooh, the Angus. I remember that. I miss the Angus burgers. Angus burgers and Angus wraps. Oh, there's a field over here too. I completely forgot about this. This was a fun map. Whether it would have been our first or you know, not first, but it was a great map. It's got a lot of custom stuff in it. There's Walmart. Oh, I can feel the lag now. It's trying to load in. So there's a Peterbilt ad. Fresh produce.
Oh, you got Pepsi and Coke.
Yep, you got Casey's over here. You can get pizza at Casey's. That's totally a BP station though. That's not a Casey's.
Applebee's.
Yep, Applebee's eating good in the neighborhood.
Ooh, half off apps. Oh. Wednesday steak.
I think the Applebee's they brought over from, what was that one? County Line? Oh, it's the fire department. Cool. I like being able to go inside and see these things. Wow, they got a nice washer and dryer in here. Are you ready to use the baling wraps and stuff?
I'm so excited.
Ooh, you see all this food back here? They got muffins.
Oh yeah. Well, I want to look. We got ice cream here.
Yeah, we can play. It's Harp Lifter, and well, somebody
Yeah.
broke the Jet Set Farming.
Yeah. Oh well.
Yeah, we got ice cream and ice cream. Look, they got Mississippi Mud and Rocky Road and chocolate and. All right, let's go run around. Oh,
The washing
no leg.
machine. Ooh, nice little TV room. Well, not TV. Oh yeah, look at that.
Peterson Grain. Got us a Wendy's. Now this is the kind of more like the older style Wendy's, which it was a lot better back in the day. Lot better than the new Wendy's. Got a post
Want
office.
the Mexican?
Oh, is there a Mexican restaurant too?
Yeah. Really? Why does it keep flopping? I don't know.
So they brought the Goldcrest buildings. This was like right as it launched. They brought a lot of the buildings here from 17 over. There's the City Hall. We got a Dunkin' Donuts. I probably should turn my TV down, huh? I don't know that y'all can hear that, but... Good morning, Sean. Yep, we set our clocks back. This is the first 4X one that we played. This is Green Valley, Nebraska. Is that right? Sounds right. Got the bowling alley. I remember when it snowed here, it was so deep. Here's the feed store. This is where we did the first setup of all the Brooks chippers and dumped all the wood chips. Like with all the tractors in a circle. It was awesome, awesome times. Alright, I think there's a highway over here. Well, I guess not really a highway, but... Let's see, that's not the button. Where's the button? That's supposed to be the button. Maybe I'll run faster now? Oh yeah, here we go. I'm gonna head down to the north town. There's one of the farms. I like these older farms like this. There's the biogas that we never really used. I remember I cut so many of these trees. Farm Bureau. Yep. So this is Hay Springs, Nebraska. This is where we got our McDonald's down here. Ba-da-ba-ba-ba. I love how there's Coke machines and snack machines outside the McDonald's. Got our Dollar General.
Okay, I found my place. I'm here for the day.
Where you at?
I'm telling you.
Oh, Tim Hortons.
Actually, no, I don't. So.
Got our church.
Trying to go into this fire hall, but it won't let me.
Franzia. I don't know what that is. There's the baseball stadium that they brought over from Elm Creek. Oh. And then, remember when we took all these fields down here in the south? And we plowed it all together as one. So we just had a huge field. Like all of this we plowed together. I think we leveled it too. We made it flat. Soybeans! Alright, how do we go up yonder there? Hi Phil. Hi Phil. Lay's. Potato chips. I missed a turn somewhere. Should be a road, no? It goes up somewhere? Yep, right here by the gas station. Oi. I might have run into a car. So this is where we had where we could make the how do you pronounce that? Youngling, maybe? This is where you can make like the bourbon. What is it, bourbon or something? And there's the river. Boy, this is trying to load in. You can see the white over there. That's not supposed to be white. Of course, it is a early on 4X map, so. There's the oil mill. There's the potato chip factory. And then we come up back here. This is our farm. This was like the main farm. This was the first one too that had like the dryer. So it has the corn dryer here. You can do dried corn. And then we cleared all that out and made that one big field too. We're kind of known for that. If you ate today, thank a farmer. I remember we put the extra floor mat, doormat up here on this map, and that's what we used as our sleep trigger. Okay. So that is Green Valley, Nebraska. I'm gonna kind of go through a few of them just to take a look at them. Upper Mississippi River Valley, yep, I remember that one. Warner Fuzzy. Is it only 9 days now? Yeah, that's right, 9 days to go. So yeah, I was gonna go over some of the more equipment that they announced in the fact sheets, but they did not update their website today. So I think I'm just going to make a video on that and probably release that next weekend. Probably just do a video on it, and I'm going to try to get that stuff programmed into the new Stream Deck over here and not go on the website pretty much. Just go over the, like, not all the fact sheets, but like the top hitters. So that's the plan anyway. Alright, so that is Green Valley, Nebraska. Takes forever to save a 4X map too. So we will quit that one. And we'll go back into multiplayer. Here's all the in-game maps. We're going to take a look at those too. Let's see, that was... I'm just going to delete that one because we're not going to keep that one. Farm Manager, Elm Creek, Hot Bedron, Erlengrot, Silver Run, Horse, Sri Lanka, Alma. Let's go look at Alma real quick. Alright, deselect all, and then I think what we're going to do is just turn on that player speed one. Okay. It's so hard to pick a favorite map, you know. A lot of them were unique. Alma, Missouri was probably... It's a contender for number 1, I'll say. Yeah, Alma's definitely a contender. And you know, I think I still have the game saved from Alma that we had. Yeah, because see, when you do this, and it's kind of weird because when you start in Farm Manager, you can't start multiplayer in anything except Farm Manager and start from scratch. So you can't do new farmers. So there are no buildings. In Farm Manager. Where's the B button? I think I'm hitting the wrong button. There we go. So yeah, there should be like little sheds and stuff here in a house. But 'tis not. We actually got rid of all this stuff down here and plowed it up and just made all of this map a big field.
24, 22, 23, all that was so much fun.
Yep, we had a lot of fun. Oh, well, you know what? There are buildings up here at this farm. This became kind of our main farm up here. Yeah, there's the house. I remember we put Christmas decorations all on this house. Then we had the town area up here. This was probably my favorite part of this map, was the town area, because it's so much like a old downtown, like Midwest style downtown. It's really cool. All the old buildings. Plus you can make pizza and like pies and stuff here. And the car wash. Oh, you could do the popcorn too. Forgot about the popcorn. You can make popcorn and buttered popcorn. And on the other side, you can make ketchup. And then again, all of this stuff out there, all the trees and stuff, we cleared all that out and made this all one giant field out here. Alma, Missouri. Established 1879. And then the sawmill, we actually ended up getting rid of the sawmill too. We didn't keep the sawmill. I don't think I'm gonna go to that extreme with 25. You know, where I flatten like 4x maps and stuff, you know. I don't think I'm gonna go to that extreme. Got the cemetery. I like the little details of these modded maps though. Got the cemetery up here. Up here, wait. We were going to put in like a little church up here. I don't know if we ever did or not. Got another farm here. Train tracks. And this was one thing about this map. You could not buy this area over here. So when you look at like all the purchasable land, you know, it lights up blue, right? When you click on it. This was the only piece of land. So you could do that one, and that one, and that one, but you couldn't buy this field north of the biogas. That was the only thing about this map that you couldn't do. But everything else, we plowed together. We made this a long field down here. We made this a field here. We had this as a field. This up here was a long field. It was all a good time. Alright, so that's pretty much Alma. It is not a 4x map, it's a 2x map, so it doesn't take as long to really go and look at Alma. But if you want one that's got a lot of detail that's based on a real location, it's a pretty fine map. So yeah, Alma, Missouri. Got the diner there and everything. A lot of I love, like, again, the old downtownish look to it. It just says America. Oh yeah, the snow got pretty deep on this map too. Yeah, I remember that now. Alright, so we'll close that one out. Farm manager, let's see, these are most of the in-game ones. So the horse aggravation map, I don't know, we'll look at that one. That one, we had that one come out, when was that? Was that 17? Or 19. It's basically some kind of European map. I want to say maybe it might be German or something. But the updated one for 22, it is a one made by Giants, but you can't buy all the land. Downloaded this one. This one's a southern map here. Backroads County. Never really... I don't think we ever played that one. A lot of these I just looked at. Deadwood, of course, we know. There's the Deadwood logging. So when you look at the Deadwood, here's the Deadwood that we played, right, Phil? Had all the fields made down there. We plowed them all together. So that's the Deadwood map. And then there was a Deadwood logging map, which it's the same map, but it was all trees.
No, thank you.
So we could have played that one and then had to cut all the trees. Elk Mountain. Let's go look at Elk Mountain. I really like the Elk Mountain. Got my TV going over here. I was going to ask if you voted, Phil, but I just remembered you're in Canada.
I'm Canada and...
That's kind of the big thing down here right now. That's all it's... If you're going to turn the TV on, that's all that's on TV right now.
Yeah, same here.
Yeah, they put Kamala on, what is that, Saturday Night Live? And it's like she's talking to herself in a mirror, but it was one of the actresses, and she started doing the Kamala laugh, and she says, "Do I really sound like that when I laugh?" And she was like, "Yeah, I'm pretty much." Alright, oh gosh. I spawned on top of a mountain.
I don't remember this map.
You don't remember this map? This one was fun. It was really fun. So you start out at this campsite up here, right? And this is the map that had the collectibles on it too. So you see the antler there?
Okay.
There's like 12 of those around the map. So you can collect it. And how much do you get for it? Oh, you know what? I gotta join the farm before I can do anything. Do I really gotta create a farm first?
Yeah.
How do you collect it?
Look at it and either...
Oh. So, how much was that? $1,000?
Wow.
So it's $1,000 for each one, but I think you get like maybe $1 million when you find all 12.
Okay.
And then there were 2 other types of collectibles. There was like one big treasure chest and like 2 or 3 other smaller treasure chests. And I think all in all you got $4 million.
I gotta say, I do not recall this map.
You don't remember it at all?
I don't recall ever playing this with you.
This was a fun map. Let's see.
I'm not doubting you, I just don't remember playing this map.
I'm gonna turn my run fast on here. Yeah, look at that view. It's a huge map. This one had the what do you call that? The big what'd they call it on the map, on the thing here? It's called something. The high plains. Remember the high plains down south? I think that was my favorite part about this map. This is when, I think this is right around the time I started watching Yellowstone. So it was kind of like cool. Whee! Whee! Yeah, we had some fun times here.
Like I said, I don't recall it.
It's easy. I mean, when it's been a while, we played this in the first year. And when it's been a while, you forget about things sometimes.
Yeah, but I'm pretty good at remembering maps.
Let's see, where... It's got a tractor supply. This was my favorite part. It's got a KFC Taco Bell in it. My favorite part right there, KFC Taco Bell. I kind of want that now. I may have to go get that for lunch. But yeah, if you go this way... So this is the high plains. We plowed all this up and made it into a field, but really you could just mow the meadow grass out here if you wanted to. And it just keeps going. It is a 4X map, so it's, you know, it's pretty big. But the way it's set up is like, okay, it feels huge, you know. I could see like having a ranch house down here and having horses and stuff down here and cattle. It's really cool, really nice. Kind of has that old, like, western feel to it. And then there was a little mining operation over here. And I'm trying to remember, there was a treasure chest over here somewhere. I'm trying to remember where though. It's like in a little cave. I'm gonna have to turn my running down. There's like a little cave or something. I don't know, it may be down there. I want to say it is down there. I think it's down here kind of on the beach. Yep, right here. So Phil, there's like a mine shaft down here.
Yeah?
Yep. Come look at it and tell me if you remember this.
Remember anything, man, I'm telling you. Up here. What's below me? Yep, right here.
You know what's weird about this new controller? It's got grips on it, so like I'm used to the other controller that all the grips wore out on it. So yeah, there's the treasure chest. I think this is the big one.
Yeah, I'd say that's pretty big.
That's 500,000, yep. And then there's 3 other chests kind of like that. They're like spread out all over the map. There's like 3 other ones. There's one up kind of in the northeast there. Don't give me the line where the other one's at, because I have no clue. I don't remember. And he was actually gonna start working on a standard size version of this map, but he canceled those plans. Yeah, because I think he wanted to bring it to the Firehouse Subs has a Thanksgiving turkey sub. And when you hear that sound, that means there's an antler somewhere nearby.
Oh.
So when you hear like the, yeah, there it is right there. When you hear that sound, what is that? That's an elk sound. So when you run around the map and you hear that, there's an elk antler somewhere nearby. And there's like 12 of them.
Okay.
Whee! Oh, I hear it again. It's around here somewhere. I don't know where it's at, but it's around here somewhere. It's a huge map. Where am I? Oh, there I am. Yeah, there's like a ATV track up here too on top of the mountain. I think we're getting an ATV track over on Riverbend too. Because you know we're getting that dirt bike.
Yeah.
I always said this area over here, it's on kind of on the mountain, but it's smooth enough you could make a field out of this up here. We never did, but you could. And then there's actually a burned out forest over here. I guess they had like a wildfire. Because you got all these burned out trees. Thought that was kind of neat. Yep, definitely a wildfire came through here. And then this one also had another larger mining operation back over here. Of course, a lot of this equipment you can't use, but... And to do the mining operation on this one, you actually had to have... What was that mod called? The terrain something or other mod? Terraform mod or something? You had to have that to do this part. Alright, so that's Elk Mountain. Good map. Elk Mountain Ranch is actually what it's called. You can find them on Facebook. Elk Mountain Modding. It was always fun. We had fun on lots of these maps. Flat Out Farms. You know, we did that one in Green Valley. Kansas. We're going to take a look at that one here in a minute. So we never did this one either, Phil. Mars.
Mars.
Yeah, Mars.
Oh, that was the yeah.
I think you're on Mars. It's in the mod hub if you guys want to play it. Middleburg. Middleburg was actually a lot of fun. We started out, remember that we started out with all the small equipment?
Yeah.
We'll load Middleburg up here. It had a Burger King. Morning, old man. Today's the last stream, old man. I didn't get to do it yesterday. I didn't have anything ready. It's been a chore. You know, I moved the studio around last weekend and then was in the process of setting stuff up yesterday and last night and early this morning. I'm still waiting on a cable to come in this week. Alright, Middleburg. I have no idea where I'm at. There we go. So here's the highway. Whew, super laggy. This is one of those that you gotta kind of run around and let it load in to load the shaders and stuff. There's the sawmill. This is actually based on a real location. It's based on Middleburg, New York. Whew, super laggy. This was the other farm up here. A little bit of a larger operation down the hill. I think it had like olives and stuff. Yeah, it's got like the olive farm out back and stuff. And grapes. Then there's a huge like... what do you call it? Winery, I guess. Like down over here somewhere. Trying to find the road that goes up the mountain. It's a small road. There it is. It is a small, bumpy road. Private road. This is where we started. We had the small equipment. Modded equipment. I mean, it was like, there were no, the tractors didn't have like cabs on them or anything. We started with like the John Deere 4020 and like the, kind of like the 1066. All old equipment. Very, very old. And let's see. Yep, here's the road that goes up to the farm. Here's our farm. Our old farm. Cleaned a lot of this out. Cleaned it up. And then if you took this road back here, you had another kind of operation back here. Yeah, there's your moonshine still. So yeah, you can make moonshine on Middleburg. Alright. Head back down the hill. So yeah, the small fields up here, small fields up that way. It's a great place to start out on this map if you don't have any money and stuff. If you want to do like the older farming and smaller farming. One other positive about this map is the fact that the fields like flood. We got a subway and Maribito, I have no idea. Got a Dunkin' Donuts and a Burger King. Yeah, I remember we owned the fields down here where it dips down low down here, and these would flood out. Yeah, like right down through here. These parts of the field, when it rains, these flood out. So, got to keep that in mind here. And then remember the campsite up there, Phil? Quite a hike to get up there, though. I don't even know that I'm going the right way. I'm trying to climb the steep part. Yeah, I don't think that's gonna work. Oh, man. Here we go. I am lost. Let's see. Should be right around here. Yep, here's the campground. Got a nice little campfire there. This gets especially scary at night, and there's a top secret reason why. I won't spoil it for you guys if you want to go play this map. But it gets scary. It's quite terrifying. Alright, find the road here. Where'd the road go? Here we go. It's not really a road, it's more of a walking path. I watched a YouTube video on Middleburg right around the time we were playing this, and they actually have these walking trails there. They have that park and these walking trails. And it's kind of neat how it's based on this area, and it looks a lot like this. And there's a peak somewhere, but it's over here. Yep, right over here. And this looks just like the area in real life. It has this little peak perch that kind of comes out here. And you can look down across the land there. You can see how flooded it is down there. So that's Middleburg. Played Middleburg, New York is where it's actually based at. Nice 4X map to play on. Uh-oh. There we go. Game froze up there for a second. I don't think it likes me changing maps this often. Some of these there's Tahitian. Some of these were potentials and just never really, for some reason or another, didn't get into them. This one was by DR Modding. This one was cool because it had the crop dusters that flew over. And I'm pretty sure, you know, we had kind of wanted to do like the premium stuff, but you couldn't do that here. Oh, hang on. I remember this too. Oh, did it crash? I don't remember that. I think it crashed. Did it? Yep, it crashed. It crashed hard. I lost the whole game, Phil. Oh, I lost Phil too somewhere. Hang on. Where did Phil go? Phil. He said he was having some memory problems with his computer, not Phil himself, but, you know, I think he got it fixed though. Maybe we don't go look at Tahitian County. That was kind of weird that it did that. Let's see what other ones there were in here. So here's the Kansas one. Whoop, there was the Kansas one. This, we might have actually played this one had it not been released so late. And there's a lot of extra mods that you need with it, but we're not going to load them in. Or well, maybe we are going to load them in. Because you got to have them. So this is a 16x map. Really big, huge map. And we may just fly around this one just real quick just to look at it. Yeah, Tahitian County was a good map. It was, I think you could only do corn and soybeans on it. I know the premium stuff, you know, when they added, that's around the time they added the Sri Lanka with the vegetables and stuff like that. They issued a warning, do not load the premium stuff on the Tahitian map. It would mess it up really bad. Okay. So this is Kansas. It doesn't look big from the map, does it? But it actually is. I'm gonna go fly around. There's Phil. Hang on, Phil. Let's give him some talk power again. Maybe that's a button I need to do, is program that in there where I can do like a hotkey to give people talk power. Oh, I clicked out of it. I think when I click out of it, I need to figure out, maybe I need to go into windowed mode. I bet that's what it is. Hey, Phil.
Hello.
I think I need to go into windowed mode over here, because when I click out of that, it's going back to the desktop.
Yeah. That's what I would recommend.
So it's probably that I need to be in windowed mode.
Yep. And you can just tab Control Alt.
Mm-hmm. Alright, so I'm just going to fly around this 16x map real quick. It's a huge map. Oh my gosh. 16x. Remember Wild West?
Yes.
That was a 16x map.
Oh my gosh, what the heck? Yeah.
This is so huge. And it's not flat either. Like, it's not flat. It's like rolling hills. Can you imagine plowing all this together?
Well, if it would have came out, 3 months ago, 4 months ago, yeah.
So with the 16x map, I would have said 6 months ago.
Oh, there's not. They're very close together. A little bit of trees. We've had to sell some of the areas.
Oh my goodness. I'm still flying. I'm in flight mode.
Okay, well, it's very expensive.
Do we own a truck? I'm gonna say no.
Everything restarted. I'm in euros.
Oh, did it?
My game sound everything's messed up. I'm happy this is the last day.
Yeah.
Cause this game's getting it's going bye.
It's getting crazy. Let's see. 74. We'll just get a truck.
I mean, a little bit of trees down here.
I'm gonna take this highway down here and see how long it takes me to get from one side of the map to the other.
Is it a straight highway too?
I think so. I think it goes all the way across.
Oh, well.
Actually, the ones that go north and south are more...
I would do north and south, yeah, because if you go to the ends, they run straight through, yeah.
Wait.
I'm gonna say the load in for this.
Oh, there's traffic. This would be one of those hardcore farming maps. I mean, look at how big look how big the fields are.
You know how much, like, the one field, I think is, like, close, because you buy the whole section. I think it's field, like, 9 and 12 or 11 and 12 are together. It's, like, how much is it? Like, almost, it's over 83 million.
Alright, I gotta turn traffic off. Oh gosh. Oh, I tried to go in cab.
Did you start your timer?
Nope, I haven't made it to the end yet. I was already kind of like 3/4 of the way down, I guess. I've got to be approaching the border here. Yep. All right. Start the timer, guys. Let's see what time is it right now. It's 8:13. Oh, you're gonna hop in?
No, I don't know the size.
Oh, you know what? I don't have the Kubota pack on here, so you can't hop in. Gotta have the Kubota pack for that. I wonder, you know, we haven't really discussed that about 25. Alright, here we go. This truck goes 74 miles an hour. Kinda wish I had loaded GPS on, but yeah, it is what it is. So 8:14 is when we started.
Oh, there's no happy medium. There it is. Hold on. Nope. Stay up with you. I'm not gonna say though, like, it's running well.
Yeah, it's not bad. It's not. It's like to be a 16x map, especially. It's I think Wild what was it? Wild West actually ran harder than this.
Yeah. I mean, we don't have anything running. We're not running in corn or anything, but are you excited for third person though, Matt?
I don't know. I gotta see how it is. I'm excited for the new game overall, though.
Yeah.
Are we there yet?
I think we're getting close.
We're about halfway there.
You know, this is where modding is okay, you know.
Oh yeah, I mean, you think about the fields, you'd have to have like the Colossus pack or something. Unless you really just wanted to do the grind.
You wouldn't even make it like, you know, 5 feet in a field without, well, maybe soybeans, but like corn.
You could have a fleet of all the little Deutz-Fahr combines. out here. Or the Sempo Rosensluh from 15.
Are we there yet?
No. But I mean, yeah, 16X. This is the same size as Yukon, isn't it?
Yeah.
It was 16X.
I think it comes down to how it's like done. Like this is such a flat map, like relative flat map versus some that have hills, trees.
Mm-hmm. Alright, we're getting close.
Yay.
Alright, here's the border. So it took us it's 8:18 now. Add a few extra seconds to that, so or subtract a few. Let's see, 8:18 minus the startup time and the slowdown time. We started at 8:14. So it took 4 minutes at 74 miles an hour to drive from the bottom part of the map to the top part of the map. 4 minutes to drive the length of the map. Can you imagine having to drive, then across the map? So yeah, this is Kansas. It's a flat-ish map. It's got some rolling hills in it, but not like huge hills. If you really like the row crop style of farming, this is the map for you. And Godspeed and good luck. Because can you imagine how long it would take to harvest this entire map?
Well, problem is you can purchase the outruns too where the trees are.
Mm-hmm. And it would depend, I guess, too, on the style of equipment that you had. Like Colossus harvesters and...
Well, I don't think you can buy everything.
The real OP stuff.
Yeah, you can't buy everything either.
Really?
Well, I'm clicking on some, but it won't let me.
Oh yeah, there's some out there that you can't.
Yeah. Looks like 2 little areas. They must be actually more than 2, but yeah.
Fields ain't cheap either.
Actually, do they have contracts? Well, the contract's, $1 million.
Oh yeah. Them ain't bad, but I mean, you think about that too, though.
How long it's gonna take you?
Yeah. You would have to have something like from Stevie.
Yeah.
The stuff that goes faster and holds more. There's a contract for $1.7 million. Spraying. I bet it's that big one up there.
11, is it?
Yeah.
Yeah, it's the big field.
I can't even see it. Yep, that's field 11 right there. Or is it? Yep. I hope they don't do that again in the 25. Where it's like field 11, right? And you go to look, you pull up the thing, and then it changes to 9. Like, if you're going to have a plot of land, don't give it different numbers. Give it the same numbers. So like field 11 is like plot 11, right? So whatever you get with field 11, that's included on all the plot, and it's plot 11. Field 11 should be plot 11. Yeah, I hope they don't do that again. That drives me bonkers. Alright, so that's Kansas. Whoa, there. Game save. Oh gosh. My whole screen went white. It's trying. And we didn't even do anything.
We ran around.
We just ran around. Yeah, my screen went white. Like, oh, that's because I'm zoomed in on the field. Never mind. Never mind. We're good. Situation clear. Area normal. Okay, so that's pretty much the modded maps. There were some other ones that we played that were okay. You know, Nadenthal, Frankenmuth 4X, you know, stuff like that. Those were good. Those were okay. But those were some of the highlighted ones that we played. So I don't know. What was your favorite modded map, Phil?
I don't know.
If you had to think back, and of course I can't remember them all, but
I don't know.
didn't have one that just kind of, you know, stuck out to you that you liked?
No, because I just play them.
I was going through, you know, I backed up the old PC, and I was moving files over to move over to this new PC, and I got to looking at some of the maps from 19, and I came across Fields of Madison County version 3. That was my favorite one on 19. I also came across Deer Country.
Okay, yeah.
That one was fun. Somewhere in Canada.
Yep.
County Line. And that's when it worked, you know, fairly good. Lots of different modded maps for 19, so
I kind of liked all the Kaz map. A lot of the Kaz maps I liked. I mean, not in 22 because he didn't have many.
yeah.
Or any.
We had, I think, Old Country Life that had the ghost boat on it.
Yep.
That one was probably my favorite from him.
I liked a lot of his maps because they were simple. They didn't run your computer hard, but
Mm-hmm.
they were still detailed enough, I thought.
Yeah.
And he left little things around, like that ship was supposed to be in there.
Yeah. It's funny he didn't take that out or fix that. And you know that was a glitch. It had to be. But yeah, Captain Ahaberabber
Yeah.
had the ghost boat. That's the same map. Old Country Life 4X was the same map that had all the planes and stuff flying over.
Mhm.
You had big planes, and I want to say Air Force One was in there too, maybe.
Yeah, Air Force One with the fighter jets.
Uh-huh. And you had hot air balloons and all kinds of different stuff. All right, so I don't know. My favorite modded map for 22, I would probably say, I'd have to go with Alma.
Yeah, it's not a bad one.
Yeah, I know it's not a 4X map, but Alma was pretty good.
That's such a dangerous because you could go down the line of what was your favorite forestry map, what was your favorite 4X, you know.
Yeah, well, as far as modded map goes, I don't know, but my favorite forestry map overall, I would have to say would be an in-game map, and that's Silver Run.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I never did go back and do that again.
So I'm surprised that they didn't bring it back for 25. You know, that would be really cool because you know you had it had all the like the introductory stuff like the productions for like the roller coaster and the sailboat and stuff like that. But can you imagine how that would look with the weather effects and the fog and you know the lighting and all the rain? That was in the Pacific Northwest, and that's like the wettest part of the United States. It like rains 9 out of 10 days up there. So that would have been a pretty map in 25. Maybe they'll bring it back sometime, or somebody will mod it or something. All right, so Zielonka. I don't think we'll go look at Zielonka because that's going to be in 25. Who is that? Oh, that's Trent. Hang on, let's go say hi to Trent. Oh, I gotta remember to take my mouse the right way.
You're gonna have to practice a lot now, aren't you?
Yeah. See, I clicked out of it, and that's what it is. I'm gonna have to program a button for talk power. Good morning, Trent.
Morning, Matt.
Morning again, Trent.
Hi again, Phil. After you blue screened for...
Hey. No, that was because I was looking for updates, because that's normally what causes it, and there were a ton.
All right.
Where are we going, Matt?
Not gonna look at Zielonka because that's gonna be in 25. I really don't want to look at horse aggravation. It's kind of aggravating.
That it is.
Yeah. So let's
Go
go to
back to
Silver
those,
Run, I
yeah.
guess. Do what?
2 more in-game maps.
I guess I'm missing some mods. You know what I'm gonna do? I'm not gonna load the saves that we've got. I'm just gonna start an empty slot.
I'm excited to clean my computer.
Yeah, I'm probably gonna back up, like all the stuff we've got in the folders and stuff like that for 22. I'm probably gonna put that all like on an external drive. And
No,
then,
mine goes into a trash bin.
That's
Oh.
what I did too.
really, I've
Yeah.
got stuff from 15 that I've kept.
Yeah, I think maybe that's something with people that stream. They like to hoard and keep everything, but me, nope.
Yeah.
Gone.
Somewhere.
Yeah,
Somewhere I have got. You remember the half track that had the purple lights on it, that had the Dixie horn on it, and all that stuff? That said sheep when you backed up with it?
Yep.
I have that somewhere. I don't know where. It's probably on an external hard drive somewhere.
It said sheep as a backup beeper.
Yeah, when you backed up, it was like sheep, 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 sheep. And then the horn was like... And it had lights all over, everywhere on it. Beacon lights. It had purple beacon lights. It had red beacon lights, orange beacon lights. And man, was it powerful. I think that came out somewhere around the time that... what was that map called? Ursus Valley Farms. Somebody made that special for Puma Plow. That was a fun map too. It was a Bjorn Home edit map, but it had a lot of neat stuff. It had like Casey's store and like Totino's pizza roll factories and stuff like that. All right.
They feel I got rid of all of my 300 mods,
300. Wow.
all in the trash can.
Am I not hitting the right button? There we go. Woohoo!
What did you find out?
I started running fast and flying through the woods. Silver Run Forest. had a lot of fun on this one. This one was, I mean, it was unique. To be a game made by Giants, it was unique. We cleared all this area out here behind the train station out and made a big field out here, and I lost count of how many sawmills we built. And then the old roller coaster here, we finished that up, got it running. We rode that a lot of times.
Well, if you rode it, what was it, 10 times or so many times, you got
Super strength, yeah. Hey, look. They put an ad in.
Oh.
And there goes the train.
And look, your favorite map, Sri Lanka.
Is it where?
The build. Oh, you have a different one than I do. Mine is a magazine.
Oh.
And then there's one over here.
See, that has the platinum expansion mods on that for me.
This has Sri Lanka for me.
This one has like Farming Simulator 25 on it for me.
Well, that's interesting.
So it's different for everybody.
Yep. Oh, let me see. Where's my favorite place that I lived?
I know where my favorite place is. It's the old sawmill up here. This was probably my favorite place. Probably because I spent so much time up here, but I put a, there's a little road down here that comes right down here where this little open spot is down here by this river. I built a trailer down here. I think that, isn't that trailer in-game? What's that under? Placeables? Yeah.
Oh, I want to hook up my...
Farmhouses. Yeah, I built this trailer down here. I put this trailer down by the river, and I spent many a nights down here. You know, it was almost like a van down by the river, you know. I ended up living in a trailer down by the river. But no, my reason this area up here was my favorite is because it was so close to the sequoia. Is that what you say? Is that how you say it? The sequoia trees? You have these big trees. And yes, you can cut them. And they increased their value. I think there was enough outcry that you didn't get as much for these trees as you did for the other trees. I want to say the dogwood pines were you got the most out of, but they did eventually turn these up. And they said, well, these are an endangered tree. That's why you don't get as much money. I'm like, no. I was like, they are endangered, really only kind of restricted in California where the national park is. But they still have giant sequoias that they still cut and log. I mean, there's not a lot, but they still do log them, and they've planted them elsewhere in I guess the whole world. So yeah, you can still, it's not a huge operation, but you can still log these, and I think they finally said, okay, we'll turn them, you know, turn the rate up on them. I mean, it's Farming Simulator, you know, and you want to come in and cut the big trees. They did a good job on this map, though.
Yeah, it was pretty good.
I like the detail on it. I always wanted to clear like a lot of these areas out that were flat-ish, kind of up here in the hills, and get the remember the equipment from Erlengrot, you know, the small, you know, hillside stuff that you can mow and, you know, bale and do stuff. Plus, they introduced a lot of different things like contracts on here. So you could do like contract logging, you know, take the dead trees out, stuff like that. They also put in the jackhammer.
Yeah.
That you could put in for the skid steers and go around and bust up rocks. So there are certain kinds of rocks, but they were contracts you could do. Also, they added, this is something that they're adding to Farming Simulator 25, all the little streams. Remember the little streams? A lot of extra detail. So I'm happy that they did that. There's actually one screenshot that just came out recently. It shows the Quadtrac 715 pulling the I think it's the Elmer grain cart across an old bridge. I love that screenshot. You can tell it's Riverbend Springs. But it's just, it kind of reminds me of like the old kind of bridges that you would go across, especially like around farms and stuff like that. What are you going to do if the Brooks isn't converted for FS25? I'm going to log normally. How would I cope? Well, you know, I've set this rule that for the Giants made maps, you know, that'd be Riverbend Springs, that'd be I can't say it, Huntan Pantai, and for I guess Sri Lanka, not going to use the Brooks, not going to use any equipment that's not realistic. So, and two, you're going to need to not use the Brooks because you're going to have to use a lot of the wood stuff, you know, actual logging for your projects, for your contracts. So to build a farmhouse, you're going to have, you know, well, first you're going to have wood, and then you're going to have stuff from the productions from wood. So like prefab walls, beams, planks, long planks, short planks. Trying to remember them all now. Probably going to have some of those little rolls, like the paper rolls, cardboard rolls, stuff like that. And who knows what all else. Just to build your farmhouse, you know, to build your house. I'm gonna admit, there's two houses that I'm kind of aiming for. The silo house and the log house. Those I'm looking forward to.
Now, are those the same for building in 25 like they are in 22?
Probably not. Material-wise, I imagine they're gonna be different. I bet they're different. I bet the whole, like, what's the right word? Gameplay ability is different.
And at least we can go inside of them now.
Oh yeah, that's one thing that I did not like about 22, is that you couldn't go inside your farmhouses, and you could in 19, which is weird because, you know, especially like on Ravenport and
Lone Oak.
Felsbrunn. Well, yeah, you could on Lone Oak, but that was a modded map.
Oh yeah, true.
But your in-game maps, Ravenport, Felsbrunn, you could go inside the farmhouses. And they took that away in 22. Which it seemed kind of silly because, you know, that's you could go. They could set it up to where you could go in the house, change your clothes inside the house, go to the bed and sleep inside the house. You know, that's what they need to do instead of just having it on the front porch. But yeah, right now in 22, the sleep triggers are just kind of like, okay, your sleep triggers on the front porch. And to change your clothes, you have to go through the menu in here, or, you know, if you're on a modded map, there might be a button, you know, thing to click on somewhere. I really like Silver Run. I hope they bring it back. I'd play it again. And another thing, I know this is asking a lot, but ever since I saw this restaurant, the Waffle Hut, you know, it's kind of like a diner. I want to be able to, like, deliver my goods to the restaurants and stuff. So, like, when you do spinach and, you know, your green beans and your, you know, vegetables and your canned goods and your soup and, you know, all that stuff, because, you know, we'll be able to do all that. I want to be able to deliver that stuff to the restaurants. It would be cool if you could actually, like, see the results of your labors, you know. Go in and eat a bowl of soup, or, you know, have a goat cheese sandwich, something like that.
It needs to come back with the tornado, since it's a Waffle House and they're open 24/7.
So, you know, since we're having tornadoes now, they're not calling them tornadoes, they're calling them twisters, but they're tornadoes, let's be honest. They need somebody, and I know that Giants is probably not doing this, but somebody needs to put in a modded tornado siren. So we gotta find somebody that, number one, knows what the American tornado sirens sound like. And that can put them in. You could just put it in like as a placeable, you know, how the lights are placeable and stuff. You could just have a tornado siren that you put up, and when the weather changes, it actually shows the logo up there where the sunshine is up there right now. It'll show the logo of the tornado in the vicinity that it's in, or that you're in. So if there's a tornado, you know, you could set it up where it could, like, determine the track of it. And wherever the tornado is at, the tornado sirens are going off. That would be cool. Alright, and then they added the roller coaster, and then they added the sailboat. You can build the sailboats in here.
Wish you could have drove those.
That would have been cool. I imagine you can't drive the stagecoaches either, though. I still don't understand the stagecoaches.
At least with those, if you could drive them, you could actually give the horses a job.
True. I mean, you just don't see a great demand for stagecoaches this day and time. Yeah, this map kind of reminded me a little bit of Astoria. You know, the town from the Goonies. Just the way it's kind of laid out. Alright, so definitely a this probably, I don't know, it's hard to say that this would be my favorite map. But as far as like the DLC maps, this is probably my favorite DLC map. Alright, so that's Silverrune. If you haven't gotten the DLC for 22, I highly recommend it. Surely, with 1 week left to go before the next game comes out, you know, if you haven't picked it up yet, it's not too late. You got about a week to play it, you know. So, alright, let's see, what are the other maps we got? Let me delete that one. I think the rest of these are modded maps. You know what? Just real quick, I'm gonna go look at this Mars one. I know I didn't put this in the list there, Phil, but it says it. You know what? This is in the mod hub though.
I'm okay with it.
I want to see just what it looks like.
I think it's like 4 or 5 spheres that you kind of go between or something like that.
So it's not like what was that one map that had the crop circles in it?
Well, they're circular, but I don't know if the fields are circular.
What was that map?
St. Edward's?
Who?
St. Edward?
No. The one back in 19 that it had like an Area 51, like a NORAD type place, and then it had crop circles and.
It was map to Area 51 for 19.
Oh, this is very different.
Yep.
Are we all? Is it all under this dome?
I'm not sure. Open your map and see.
Oh. Wait, where am I?
Okay, so you are inside of it.
Am I?
Do you go outside? I don't know.
It looks like you're in a giant dome.
Well, I see this looks like the dome right there. I can't find my guy on the map. It keeps going back to that. Oh, I guess I need to create a farm. Wow, this is really unique. Look at these structures. This is like Farming Simulator from the year 3547. Where am I?
You're in a field.
Oh, there I am. So yeah, I guess it is all under a dome. Yeah, I'm right there. So I guess you could plow all these together. Nothing changes around here, huh? Okay, here's the dome I see on the map. There's like a dome inside the dome. Oh, cool. Phil, you gotta check this out.
I got your stream pulled up.
Do you hear that?
No, but like
When you open the gate to this thing, it's like... It's got lights flashing on it.
Oh, that is cool.
It's like NORAD.
maybe that's in case the outer shell has an issue.
Oh, yeah.
Run This one.
What's in here? What is this?
I think it's like it looked like it had like fertilizer tanks.
Martian propellant dynamics. Fueling the future of Mars. This would have been cool to play. Wait. Animals. Are the animals underground? There's a lot of like dump points out here, so the animals might be underground. I'm fascinated by this door. That is cool. What is that?
What?
It's like a future car. Look at that thing.
Well, people gotta get to work.
It's like George Jetson. It's a hover car. It ain't got no wheels on it. Whoa. It ain't got no wheels on it. Well, that was my worst Sling Blade impression ever. Oh, there's a field up here too. But look, they got billboards on here too. We've come to this planet to harvest your corn. Very, very interesting, very unique. What is this?
Greenhouses?
Yeah, these are like little, they look like little greenhouses. Maybe they're like animal paddocks or something. I don't know how you get in them. Shut the front door. Is that like a monorail?
Looks like it.
Dude, so it's like the train. Well, those cars are... oh, there's a truck. It's a hover truck. Elon Musk. Okay, there's somebody speaking French on here. Can you go up there? I don't think you can ride the train.
You gotta rent it.
Delivery to Mars rocket. Oh. You can rent it. I don't know which direction it's going to come from, but... It is getting closer.
It might have left the map, like went to another colony.
Maybe, yeah. Think there's a space shuttle on this map? Where's it at? Oh, there it is. There's the train. How do I get on it? How do you get on it?
I don't think you can.
You have to. You gotta drive your goods. Where's the engine?
Tab.
So that's gotta be the engine there. Can you not get on the train?
I have to climb the mountain.
Cause you gotta be able to load it. Nope. There's gotta be a place to get on it. Can't climb that. Wonder if I can get this to light up. Nope. I guess you can't. How do you load it though? Wait, what does that say? Do not enter. Okay. Oh, you can tab to it. Thanks, Fuzzy.
Did I not say tab to it?
Yeah, you have to tab to it. Neat. Today on the Disney Monorail, we'll be going through the Contemporary Hotel, followed by the Magic Kingdom. Later on, we'll be taking a journey through Epcot Center. Okay, the train horn. I don't think that would sound like a train horn on Mars. It doesn't really even sound like a train horn here. Sounds like a truck horn. There was the space shuttle. Where? I missed it. So I guess that's where you load your train right there. That's pretty neat. Alright, where was the space shuttle? See the water tower. I don't see a space shuttle though. Well, interesting for a different kind of map. Every time I think about Mars, I think about, what was that movie, Total Recall? With Arnold Schwarzenegger? Okay, so that's Mars. Kind of interesting, different, but interesting. All right, let's see. The rest of those are modded. We went Silver Run. We've been to Erlengrot several times in the past, so I think we're all good there. It's kind of like a Swiss map. Hot Baileron was the French map. We've been there. It's got a castle. Nah, there's not really much to it. And then there's good old Elm Creek. And this is where we say goodbye. Good old Elm Creek. You know, we didn't, you know, when you think back to the American maps on Farming Simulator, you know, we had we had Westbridge Hills on 13 and 15. We had Goldcrest Valley on 17. We had Ravenport on 19. But it wasn't until 22 that they kind of finally got it right. And you know, that's the thing with multiplayer too. You know, you can only start Farm Manager or start from scratch. But if you go into single player, save the game under New Farmer, and then take it into multiplayer, you get the buildings, right? You get the farmhouse, you get, you know, all that stuff. So that's something we're gonna have to, I guess, investigate with 25. Is like, is it set up the same way? Do you have to start in Farm Manager to do that? Of course, you know, we're building the houses now, so maybe we want to start in Farm Manager. I don't know. A lot of questions that need to be asked, that we need answers to.
Hard mode.
Yeah, well, I'm thinking that the economic difficulty under settings. Nope. Yeah, right there. So, economic difficulty, I'm assuming that you can probably set that in the settings on 25 like you can here. So if you wanted to play with easy economic difficulty or normal or hard. But to get starting properties, to get, you know, a starting farmhouse, maybe you still have to start in New Farmer, but you lose the advantage of getting to build your farmhouse. Or maybe they have like an introductory farmhouse that you can like stay in. Maybe they'll start you with a trailer, and then you can work your way up. I don't know. I was happy to see the barn though. The barn in 22 kind of was. It's like, okay, it really feels like an American map, you know. You know what? I think we have to own this to open it, don't we?
I believe so.
Let's see that button. Where's it at? Yep, you gotta own the property to own it, or to open it. So this would be good to have again, especially with the tornadoes and stuff. So you have this cellar underneath the barn here. Of course, I know you don't want to ever really get in a barn during a tornado, but this is a cellar, and it has a cellar within the cellar. So you go down in this part of the cellar and listen to the weather radio and hopefully, you know, hope for the best. Wow, they don't even start you with a silo. You gotta build all that stuff. B. Yep, they started you with the American style gas station, diner. They did a good job at like pinning down like a actual Midwest style map. Ooh, hey, look at that. I've never seen that ad in here before. The SimTask Farm Stick. I bet that would work for Flight Sim too. Farming Simulator 25 coming in about a week. Like majority of the billboards are like about that.
No, of course. You gotta promote it, you know.
Oh yeah.
You gotta get the young ones, you know.
Yeah, the kids are probably like, you know, little Billy's out there probably like, Mom, they're coming out with Farming Simulator 25. I gotta have it. Little Billy, why do you sound like Mickey Mouse? Oh, that's for 23. I was like, I don't remember that one. Nope, that's the border. I was gonna run down there, and I just remembered this is not Stevie's Elm Creek 4X. This is the in-game Elm Creek. Whatever happened to this? I never saw this Farming Simulator Kids. I remember hearing about it, but this was right around the time I had my heart attack, and never heard any more about that. Did it become a thing?
No idea.
Yeah, it became a thing. It's on the App Store.
Spent many hours on Elm Creek. Looking forward to the big move. Moving to Riverbend Springs. Just up the road a ways. Or no. I guess it would probably down the road a ways, wouldn't it? So there you go, guys. There's the year 2 season pass. You can save up to 30% right now.
I don't know if that's worth it.
No?
No, I don't think so. I
Take
can get the new one.
Take me out to the ball game. Take me out to the field.
Hopefully we still get collectibles.
Well, that is confirmed at least on the Asian map. I don't know about the American map. I'm assuming that there are some things on the American map that I think are going to be collectible for the elevator museum.
So it might be different than, it might not be toys.
Yeah, well, it's on the Asian map. It's actually like little orbs.
Oh yeah, you were saying last.
Yeah, they're like little glowing orbs, and you take those to the temple, and you set them up there and store them there. And I'm assuming you get money for them, when you collect them, kind of like the collectibles are now. But I think the collectibles for the American map, and I could be wrong, but I think that it's going to be stuff for the museum. It's going to be like old stuff. Like an old wheelbarrow or an old wagon wheel or something like that, But that's one of the projects on Riverbend is that's like the big project for, kind of like it is on the Asian map where you help rebuild the temple. On the American map on Riverbend, you help rebuild the old grain elevator. And you can go talk to Walter. Walter is the older guy. His son moved to the city, and he can tell you a lot about Riverbend Springs, about its history and stuff.
I just hope once we finish building it, we can actually use it.
Yeah. Could be nice, like as a sell point or something.
Or just like a storage point for your own grain.
Yeah. Down in the cave. There's a little Billy out there watching this right now. He's like, I didn't know you could go down in the cave.
Well, you have to for the collectibles.
Yep.
I think there was one back there.
Oh yeah, there's several in here.
Even a little hidden room.
Where was it, under the water? Yeah, I think it was back here. Yep, right there's one. So you get the little toys on this map. It's 1,000 for each, and then once you find all 10 of each category, so like 10 harvesters, 10 tractors, etc., you get another $100,000, and then once you find them all, it ends up being like 1.1 million. So, here we go. I was like, where's the exit?
Did you get lost, Matt?
I got a little turnaround in there, I won't lie.
That's the one thing I will give them credit on. That there was really well done.
Yeah.
The little little park, yeah.
Alright, and there's the watchtower. I always loved how they did like the corn maze up here. Got the corn maze you can go through. There's actually a collectible out there somewhere in it.
I think it's right in the middle.
Yeah, somewhere out in it here. I'm gonna get lost and running fast. I'm gonna run through a lot of corn. Got the old barn, and then you got let me slow this down a little bit. Got the old barn and the watchtower here. There is another watchtower like this on Riverbend Springs. I think it's at the highest part of the map. But I think you can see a majority of the map from it, like you can this one. But you can go outside on that one. This one, you're kind of just stuck inside. But if you want to look out the windows, you can see a majority of the map out there. Alright, well, that's Elm Creek. And this has been Farming Simulator 22. I think that's all there is, and there ain't no more. We had a good time playing Farming Simulator 22. And I'll probably do a video. I'm going to try to release it this coming weekend, because I think there's one more Friday of fact sheets. And I'll probably just do like a highlight of the fact sheets. Not all of them, but yeah, we'll do that. And this will be the last stream that we do for 22 for now, anyway. And then it's going to be all 25. We're going to play a lot of 25, so.
Get next week off.
Yep, I'm off. Phil's off.
I guess in 2 weeks, really.
Yeah. Well, it's less than that. It's about a week.
Yeah, basically, well.
Be a week from Tuesday.
8 to 9 days or something like that.
Mm-hmm. I'm off the 12th through the 16th, at least. So, and then I'll be going back to work, and I'll probably still be playing it, you know, off and on during the weeks after that. But
yeah, I have the 11th off, so.
Alright, I'm gonna work till about 3 o'clock that day.
Okay.
And then I'll be in.
Who knows when it's gonna.
It could be that evening, it could be late that night, it could be midnight, it could be noon the next day. We've seen a lot of different times. A lot of times they'll announce when they're going to release it for like Steam and Xbox and stuff.
Shoot one of those out.
Huh?
Don't they normally like send out something saying, "Hey, it's launching this date," or "These are the times"?
They did start doing that after the big. There's been a lot of outcry for them not releasing it on time, or their partners, I guess, not releasing it on time, like Steam and Xbox, and stuff like that. So, but anyway, yeah, I'll be back with that video, and I'll see you guys all in Farming Simulator 25. And Phil's off that week. Old man's off that week. I'm gonna make plans to get a pizza, and I think I'm stocked up on orange soda, so I'm good there. And yeah, we'll do that. All right, let me see if I can figure out these new buttons over here. Until next time, remember, you reap what you sow. We'll see you in Farming Simulator 25. Thanks for joining, Phil.
Yeah, no problem.
Trent, we'll talk to you later.
Alright, have a good one.
Play some golf later, maybe.
Maybe.
And yeah, remember, you reap what you sow. It's Matt from the Green Arcade. And we'll see y'all later. Have a good one.